just, feelings, negative energy, shadows, all sorts of stuff. And it's just not an energy I want to deal with. But yeah, he was just being disrespectful, there's no such thing. And, come on out, you bunch of cowards, And awakened, I guess, and discovered that he was pretty significantly scratched.
Maybe it was outside.
Hold on, can I hear that?
We traveled to Miami, Arizona for our next investigation. The town of Miami was founded in 1907 by the Miami Land and Improvement Company. This town was founded around the time silver was popular. Silver had started losing value not too long after the town being founded, and copper prices started to increase. Miami was a place for employment some years later because of the copper it held. Another mining town in Arizona brings us to another reported paranormal location, the Bullion Plaza School. The Bullion Plaza School is now a museum that holds a lot of artifacts, and they are attempting to preserve the history that surrounded the Miami and Globe, Arizona area. There have been claims items in this museum could also hold spirit attachments.
We are here at the Bullion Plaza School. We don't know much about this place, but we're going to get a rundown by Tom Foster, who runs the place basically.
So Bullion Plaza, again, it's like it's a segregated school in 1923. It was desegregated between 1950 and 51. It was for Mexican American and Native American children only. And when it was desegregated, it went on as a school till it was around 94, maybe a little bit after. And it was closed for a while, boarded up, shuttered. And then a group of people from the town, including the mayor at the time, got together and decided that they would turn this into a cultural center. And so the town of Miami bought it from the school district, and then they worked with the other group to develop a museum, and it's been growing ever since. My interest primarily in the past is the history associated with hauntings, and the history associated with not only the building, but the ground that the building sits on. Because a lot of times people have a problem with, well, it's a newer building and how could it be haunted? But you don't know what happened on the ground that it was built on back 1,000 years ago or 500 years ago. And of course, habitation in this area has been here for a long time, since prehistory. So there's a lot that's gone on here. We've had several groups in here before, and the activity here is mixed and sort of transient. It comes and goes. So sometimes things are real active, sometimes they're not. Like I said earlier, we have a woman that's in the lobby area here and on the first floor. She talks to us off and on, calls names or says hello. We have activity on the one wing down here in the inspiration room and in the military room primarily, and then some in the Native American room and ranch room. And of course, all of those you'll get a chance to walk through. Primarily voices, some EVPs here and there.
I just want to say hello to anybody that might be in this school with us. My name's Tyler, and this is Matt over here. And you guys know Tom already. I come here just to get to know you, ask some questions. That's them talking down there.
We mean you no harm. We just want to get to know you.
We have set up some equipment around this school, which you're probably not aware of. It's not going to harm you. It will just alert us that you're here, so if you want to go touch it, go ahead. You can even say anything. Can we get a hello?
I think as far as our equipment, that area is pretty much covered.
Okay.
Okay, we
So
covered that area.
let's just walk this way then.
Okay.
After introducing ourselves to anything possibly in the school and no activity, we decide to move on to the mineral hallway, where there have been many reports of paranormal activity.
Hello?
This area has a really, really high incidence of noted hauntings, where they've identified a haunting somewhere. A whole world of copper underneath.
Yes.
Gold, silver, copper, molybdenum, have a tremendous amount of underground water. It's like we live on a giant transmitter receiver. Quartz under pressure generates electricity. And you have gold and silver and copper that are conductors, and underground water and a lot of tunnels. So there's all these things that come together to sort of make a perfect storm for paranormal
It's always the
activity.
mining towns.
Yeah.
My name's Tyler. We got Shane and Hannah here, and Matt and Tom. If you guys are here, you're welcome to let us know. Show yourselves, say something. We'd really appreciate that. We're just going to be walking around for a while. We're just trying to make some contact. There's no electricity coming out through that switch.
Uh-huh.
Let's see about down here. Yeah. Nothing up there. If you're here, just don't be shy to come say hello. We're not gonna do any harm. Did you guys go through all the way through there, or just have? Oh, okay. My ears were ringing right back here.
By the wall miner too.
I don't know why.
Yeah. My ears were ringing by the Kachina doll.
What corner?
Right there where you're standing.
Yeah.
My ears started ringing over here for some reason, like a weird ring.
Exceptionally quiet.
Yeah.
Very, very quiet.
Kind of.
The location has been really quiet so far. We begin in the Slavic Room, where we might have been feeling something.
All right. My name's Tyler. We got Matt, Shane, and Hannah. We just wanted to come from the Phoenix area and meet you guys. So if you guys could say hello or hi, that would be great. If you're outside in the hallway, you come in here. Come through this doorway and try to interact if you want.
Is it easier to tap on the wall? Can you tap on the wall for us?
Do you know this is Halloween night? This is a very special night. You're allowed to roam.
If someone is in here, do you think they came to speak English?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to wonder.
Because you have Slavic, you have Native American.
Yeah, this is a lot of confusion in here.
What time are you in the? I couldn't tell. It sounded like there was movement coming down in this area, but okay. I was hearing movement over there, but it could be chalked up as something, as an old building. I don't know. I just heard movement.
It does sound like there's a little bit of wind as well.
Does there?
Yeah.
Maybe there is.
Well, I've been hearing it.
Here, how about you guys, if you guys want to stay here, we're going to go to this next room. Is there anybody moving in here? I appreciate it.
This is the inspiration room. This is our meeting room, events room. So we have meetings, classes, school classes, all sorts of stuff. Not for quite a while because of COVID. But this had a drop ceiling. It was about a 3-foot drop. So the transoms, the only 2 transoms that exist in the building were 3/4 of the way covered. And we removed the drop ceiling because when we got to looking up above the drop, we discovered the original ceiling. So we were able to save that, pull the drop. We have had voices in here
Move on.
that picked up stuff. So anybody have a K2 meter on? Yeah. Anything? It is quiet tonight.
You can hear the cars coming in here. We'll put this right here.
I'll walk around in this room by myself. Yeah? You got the voice recorder going?
Yeah, it's going to be
Okay. My name is Matthew, and I'm with Truth and Life Paranormal. And I mean you no harm. I'd just like to communicate with you. I really would appreciate it. I'm all alone here. You can use my energy out of my body to manifest if you need to. Yeah.
You want to explain to Matt what you're saying?
Yeah, we just had
What happened?
a light.
He has security footage here.
Yeah,
What happened?
so-
As I am getting an infrared light
Yeah, I
for
was
the
just trying to
camera,
figure it out.
Tom notifies me that there is an anomaly in front of one of his security cameras in the building.
Okay, so we're here. Okay, you can see. All right, there I am. And there was a light that was coming out here, and it was just coming back and forth. It was disappearing, reappearing. I don't know.
That's
So
good.
I was kind of
That's
chalking that
cool.
because it looked like a spider web or cobweb. Can you guys see up there if you see a cobweb hanging from the camera?
I don't see anything.
Yeah, it was just weird.
Yeah, I can see that there's nothing, no spider web from the
Yeah,
top
there's
here,
more back over here.
or anything around here.
Did it look like a spider web?
It kind of just looked like a cobweb hanging, like just like flowing, and but
There's no
But
light for it
I-
to come this way.
unless I got up there to see,
The
I
muff would be
can't
over there by that light.
tell for sure.
Yeah.
Without the footage, we are unable to determine what it is, but
Yeah,
it
it's
did
just
look
a
a lot
laser
like
going
a cobweb.
Yeah, those
Did you hear
are.
that?
No, I didn't.
I heard something up the hallway here.
I
go,
did
"Mm,"
too.
right in here.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, those
Did you hear
are.
that?
No, I didn't.
I heard something up the hallway here.
I
go,
did
"Mm,"
too.
right in here.
Yeah, I heard.
Is there anybody here? You could talk to us. We'd appreciate it. We mean you no harm. We're just paranormal investigators, you know, we're trying to get to the truth here. I thought I just heard you up here. Thank you.
What did you hear?
I heard a echo.
Back over here.
This
Yeah,
is making
I heard-
noise too.
Yeah, I heard almost like a whimper,
Yeah, yeah.
but just really faint. Actually, I thought it was you making a comment, that's why I looked over here.
I don't know if the second noise is what was heard, but the first grunt-like sound followed by some movement was captured on the camera audio. We do not know what these noises were.
Upstairs, you can come down and talk. Can you say okay or hello so I know that you're up there? All right, I think we should go back into the rooms we were in.
Yeah.
Try it again. Unless you guys want to go somewhere else.
Yeah, because it's magnet,
Oh, it's going off there, huh?
and it like shocked me, because I was on my foot.
If you guys are in here, if you want to speak, come speak into this microphone here. You guys see a lot of meetings and whatnot taking place inside this room. There's a microphone right here at the end of the table there.
My name is Matthew, and we have Tyler here, who works with Life Paranormal.
Hello?
And we'd like to just communicate with you.
That was
I don't know
outside.
what that was, but
That was outside.
teachers or probably smoked a cigar here. Tell us how it was back in the day. This is Halloween night. You guys are allowed to run free.
We're just out of respect trying to talk to you, get to know you. There is a lot of traffic noise.
Yeah. I thought I just heard like a voice, but it's a traffic.
So yeah, the traffic does, it's going to create a little bit of background noise,
Mhm.
which can be confused as EVPs if you're not careful. You guys are around. Don't be shy. You guys are welcome to come talk. We are inviting you to come tell us your story if you're attached to some of these objects. If you work for the school, we're allowing you guys to come tell us your story about the school. If there were accidents and you're here because of accidents, you can come talk to us also. We do not want to cause any harm to you guys or disrupt you.
With not much activity happening, Matt and I traveled to another part of the school.
Which way did Shane and Hannah go, Tom? You went that way?
Down there, yeah. Yeah. Down there.
Are there noises that come out of the girls' bathroom sometime? Is that just the plumbing?
I hear what sound like movement coming from the girls' bathroom, but most likely could just be the plumbing. Here's what my voice recorder had picked up since the audio on my camera did not pick up the sound.
Are there noises that come out of the girls' bathroom sometime? Is that just the plumbing?
I've heard from some of the girl researchers that there's activity in there. And I don't frequent the ladies' room, so
Yeah.
I really don't know.
I'll let you know, I guess. I go in there by myself.
Yeah, but they tell me that there's some activity, so come back, play them back after an hour, and you get footsteps and furniture being moved.
Wow.
Do you guys ever know any furniture or see any furniture that has physically moved?
No.
Okay.
No, never have.
Well, I mean, like, have you ever recollected, like, that was here at one point and now it's over here?
No,
type of
no,
thing?
it's odd, isn't it? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, not,
I was hearing stuff in there. Like, what?
yeah, not very often, but
Okay. I heard.
again, I've had people that have, talked about going in there, researchers, and then just somebody that uses it and they're uncomfortable,
Really?
something, yeah.
Let's
I
go
don't
in.
know, I heard plumbing in the girls' bathroom just moving.
Open it up. Let's go in there.
Hello?
Smells like a mausoleum in here.
Was there anybody in here? I just heard some noise. I don't know if that was the plumbing, but if it was you, could you verify if that was you by knocking or saying hello?
I just thought I heard a woman's voice saying hello. I could be crazy, but maybe it was outside.
Hold on, did you not hear that?
Did you hear that?
There's someone outside.
Hello? No way.
There's people outside.
Yeah. There's gotta be people outside.
Do you see them?
No. You can't see out there.
I think he already went out.
Did he?
You probably heard us talking about it.
Probably saying, what are you guys doing here?
That's someone up there.
Was there people out there?
Yeah,
Okay, Tom. We were in the bathroom going, did you hear that?
yeah, there were kids out there.
Okay.
When I opened that back door, they ran like hell.
Did they really?
And I went out there with a Michael Myers mask.
They're talking over.
Saying, we thought we got something good. We were in the bathroom, girls' bathroom, and we heard kids talking. I go,
Oh, yeah, they were like right outside.
yeah,
the door,
like,
so
what in the heck's going
They
on?
ran off when Tom opened the door.
We get a walkthrough of the Native American and ranch room, where things seem to get interesting.
And then the farm room is a Native American room. And we've had voices in here in Spanish and in English. Although the horses didn't. Of course, no one was injured in the cabin, and so you can imagine they opened up probably with 45 70s, 86 Winchesters, from a point of cover, so pretty ugly. And it.
As Tom has given us a history lesson, Matt seems to pan the camera over as if he sees something.
And so you can imagine they opened up probably with 45 70s, 86 Winchesters, from a point of cover, so pretty ugly. And it.
Initially reviewing the footage, I didn't see anything, but looking a little closer, there seems to be a shadow that looks to duck or move away right by the glass case at the back of the room. Take a look.
.70s, 86 Winchesters, from a point of cover, so.
Here's a comparison of the camera pointing that way earlier with no shadow present.
Then there's also.
And notice there is no visible shadow reflecting off the case in the back.
No one in their right mind, even a cowboy in 1887, would attack a fortified position. There's also conversation as the guys in the cabin opened at first. So, no one in their right mind, pretty ugly. And there's also conversation as the guys in the cabin opened at first. So, no one in their right mind, pretty ugly. And oh, did you?
Have you ever seen something on your left-hand side over here, right-hand side?
No, I wasn't looking.
Right over there?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Maybe a reflection?
No.
Okay.
I just seen an apparition.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't even see them dresses behind there.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know this was a Native American. I don't have very good eyes.
Oh.
And his lights were shining in my face.
Yeah.
And she was right here, and she just started and disappeared a little bit. But she was wearing a Native American dress.
Okay.
It was like, she wasn't no bigger than this tall. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that one I've never experienced. I sort of pick up that the lady in the lobby is more
Yeah, something.
1890s. And I don't know who she is or where she's from. I don't think she was a teacher here.
She wasn't very tall. She was just hunched over a little bit and was wearing a dress, kind of like a Native dress.
Ah, neat. Yeah, well, that's one that.
After reviewing this controversial piece of footage for hours, I am skeptical, but it is inconclusive. Keep in mind you can see lights reflecting off the glass case. There is a high possibility it could have been a reflection due to my arm moving back down in front of Rim Investigation's light. I seem to be fixing my mask, and when the camera pans back, my arm is back down to my side. Therefore, it could be casting reflection off the glass case in the back. However, Rim Investigation's footage does not show anything conclusive, as I was not in their shot. There was a light on our camera also, but if it was a hand going in front of our light, it would have created a huge blackout in the room. If it was Matt, why was there not a reflection in the first video? Why can't we see his reflection at all? We don't even see the reflection of our camera light. I cannot say this is paranormal at the moment, but I cannot say it is explained away either. A way of figuring this out is recreating the setting on another investigation. Until then, it is worth documenting, but this is all part of paranormal investigating.
Have you had anybody see anything in this room specifically, or any story specifically that you
Not-
can remember?
Not that I remember, voices and getting EVPs and, and like that, but nothing specific. We could walk back down here. So this room is all Native American. So it's primarily, starts out at the earliest point of prehistory. It goes into the Hohokam and Salado and then into the Apache primarily. I tried to keep the exhibit local so it was more relevant for people and more interesting. So, everything you see here could have come from this area or did come from this area.
I saw someone claiming that some of these objects might hold spirit attachments to it.
Yeah, everything holds energy. It's matter. And in matter there's energy. Depends on how the matter moves.
Do you guys know specifically of any, or is just because there's so much coming in, you guys just don't know?
Yeah, no, nothing specific. I did, at one time I was asked to go look at a crown dancer, gone dancer's headdress. And that went back to the tribe. And that I really would have liked to have had it here, but traditionally they're used once and they're either destroyed or they're set aside somewhere in a cabin where no white man, goes. Sitting in that bench over there, and we were talking about, producing some video, and we had over in the far corner we had a nice female voice that said hello, and that was the only. She didn't repeat it. It was only once. He heard it, looked at me, and said, "Did you hear that?"
And it was in this room?
Yeah.
Specifically?
Yeah. It was back over in the far corner.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
So what's the name of the spirit that I seen here?
You guys are allowed to talk. My name's Tyler. What is your name? I am from Phoenix. Can you tell me where you're from? That was your stomach. Right?
What?
That was your stomach, right?
Yep.
Did you were you here during the school? Do you want to learn? You want to do some math? What was that? I wonder if the sound can travel through the...
I think so.
Let's see.
I think it's traveling down.
If there's somebody in this room, can you make it clear? We don't know if we're hearing you or not. We can't really hear right now because of the headphones. We can't hear you. I know that doesn't make any sense, but we need you to say something loud in this room for us, please. What was your stomach?
I'm hearing a screech.
Sick. Let's do it again.
What did you hear anything?
I did, I just don't know what it was.
While Shane and Hannah with Room Investigations investigate another part of the school, we start realizing voices travel very well in the building, which could contaminate EVP sessions.
Well, we don't know if you're in here or not. Can you scream into this device if you're trying to get a message out right now, which I feel like you're trying? That's Shane upstairs. Did you hear that up there?
Yeah.
Let's go up there real quick. Let's go see if Tom's in here. Hello?
Thought I heard a girl's voice say hello. Did you?
I just heard Shane talking.
Hello?
Are you over here? That's just the main hallway up there.
We move into the military and hospital room, where voices and sounds of furniture moving have been reported.
Is anybody taking a liking to the equipment over there? Who's over here with us? Do you like this bear that's talking? Do you want to push it over? Yeah, push him over. Push over the bear. Or move the ball. It's in front of that green lit up device. That will also let us know you're with us. If you could do that, please. If you can interact with these devices, I would appreciate that a lot. You have no idea.
Can you tell me what 2 plus 2 is?
Do you want to do math? Do you want to learn? Still not getting much of anything, and if we are, there might be something coming across on the recorders, and if you guys hear them, that's what we included in the video. Do you want your picture taken? I can see you right now.
Can you tell me a secret?
So I'd like to see you guys have a conversation about your life, your experiences, where you've been. What have you done? Were you involved with the school here?
You want to go upstairs?
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
You know, sitting downstairs working after dark, I haven't heard furniture up here being moved. So, but then when you come up and look, there's nothing moved. So, you know, it's maybe it's, you know, an extra dimension. From this point through those doors, it can be pretty intense. And I more or less have a deal that I don't go up here after dark. I just sort of.
Have you had any experience yourself?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What did you encounter or witness?
Yeah, just you know, feelings, negative energy, shadows, you know, all sorts of stuff, and it's just not an energy I want to deal with. So these are 3/4 doors that we put in to secure the area, you know, from the public.
Okay. You welcome to go in, or?
Yeah, go ahead if you all want to. Welcome to go down there. because I start picking it up about now, and I don't want to go
Yeah,
down
so
there.
you don't want to go in here at this
I got
time.
your back, Tom.
So, can you tell the story of Joe? And was he a boss of you at one point?
Yeah, board president. Joe Sanchez, he's a past District 2 supervisor for Gila County, also past Mirror, Miami. He worked for the post office, he was in the military, he's done a lot of things. And he was past president and still on our board. And one evening, we were down in the lobby, we'd had an event, speakers program, whatever. So I was coming back down and he was in the lobby and he had this sort of funny look and he says, "Did you see that?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, there's a little girl on the stairway." And, I looked up and I didn't see anything, but yeah, she was there. I could feel her. And it was time to leave.
And was this the area they saw the shadow?
Yeah.
Down in
So,
this side, or was it outside here?
no, this, from this standpoint, for the full body apparition, it was either this door or the door under the exit sign.
Okay, so one of these
And they
two
walked down the hallway, through the double doors, and into the classroom.
over here.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
this one, or was it this
No.
one for sure over here?
No. So where he has his flashlight, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it was that door that they walked out of, and they walked through the double doors into the hallway
Okay.
and into that classroom on the right
All right.
and disappeared. And then the only death that I've really logged, talking to law enforcement, is down that set of stairs.
So it's okay.
Yeah, and it
All
was
right.
on the landing.
I'm gonna go over there and look.
The guy was on the landing down there.
The coffin, just a prop.
So. Yeah.
So what exactly?
Last time I looked,
It's like no wonder why when I come down here, like they're just walking on, oh.
now last time I looked, it's just a problem. Yeah.
So Tom, can you explain again, like what do you just feel just being inside? What is it exactly?
I pick up on the energy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
it's not good.
Yeah, it's just not an energy I want to
Just
be
okay.
in.
Like anxiety, dread, all that kind of thing.
No, it's not really a dread, it's just a feeling, a negative feeling, and you start to get a little cold and clammy and warm at the same time.
Yeah, I feel that right now.
Just-
Cold and clammy.
Tom tells us a story of a time an investigator had tried to provoke any spirits in this location. And for the investigator, it turned out being a nightmare.
I heard some of the stuff as he was leaving. I didn't stay with them that much during their investigation. But yeah, he was just being disrespectful, there's no such thing, come on out, you bunch of cowards, just being really, really rude. And, even at the Globe Jail, there's a tremendous amount of energy there. You can't go in there and not have something show up on one of your readers. It's real intense. And you're dealing with stuff that you can't see, you can't control. It's not like a light switch, where if you don't like the light, you just go turn it off. Once you open that Pandora's box, and piss something off, that's on the other side, you can't see, or the guy had gone back to Chicago and had awakened, I guess, and discovered that he was pretty significantly scratched on his back and whatever, and then he kept having all this stuff happening, energy and just like there was something there that followed him home, and I don't know what it was, but apparently it didn't mind leaving here and followed him home and made sure that he knew that it was there. And so he had called and said, how do I get rid of this now? What do I do to get rid of this energy? And, I guess they worked with him. He was pretty upset. But again, this stuff, you watch some of these TV programs and some of this stuff, oh, scare me, we're going to go look for ghosts, and oh, how cool it is. But, again, there's all this energy out there that we have no idea exactly what it is, where it's coming from. And once it's turned on and opened up, we can't shut it off.
This is a very spectacular claim of paranormal activity. When someone is being affected because of a location, then these are the places that need to be investigated.
Yeah, right up there, just across.
If there is somebody that likes to walk right up in here, can you tell us your name?
Can you tell us your name if anybody's walking above us?
Jay. You're, the laser,
me,
the laser grid thing, like, nothing when you stand in front of it.
What do you mean?
Like, is it supposed to, like, show or map stuff? Like, we put our hand in front of it, it's not doing anything.
Really?
It's on, you can see the laser.
Shane reports that the laser grid that we had set up before the investigation is not properly working.
Huh. What's up with that?
We decide to plug in the charger and restart it. Nothing paranormal, however, and we decide to investigate in the hallway upstairs, where people feel uncomfortable and see shadows.
We hear there's something not good up on this side of the floor. If you're that entity or something, can you show yourself, please?
As Matt went downstairs for the charger for the laser grid, we had an audio recorder in the Slavic Room that was recording some interesting sounds and possible voices. You will hear Matt and Tom speaking, and Tom mentions hearing something.
Somewhere in this room? Can you show me where you're at, please? Why doesn't anybody like being on this side? Can someone explain that to me? If you're strong enough, can you come to that red light on this table in front of me and make it light up if you try to touch it or throw it or whatever you do? Or what you like to do? Can you make it light up? Please? Hey, Matt. Were those my keys? Were you moving keys around?
Yeah, yours.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what are these in my pocket? They're your keys.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I was having a little anxiety attack.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I said I was gonna go
Why?
outside for a minute.
What was wrong?
I don't know. Weird. Feeling weird.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Like sick or?
Like, want to vomit. Weird. Sitting down and a little air. Like in that room, that's what happened. It just like hit me.
At this time, we were recording on my voice
I felt
recorder
kinda-
what I thought was an EVP, but after analyzing the recording further, we debunked it being the echoes of the Boo Bear in the room below us. I believe many incidents could happen like this in the field, and they are worth noting for future reference.
Little air. Like in that room, that's what happened. It just like hit me.
I felt kind of nauseous walking back there.
Yeah. Little air. Like in that room, that's what happened. It just like hit me.
I felt kind of nauseous walking back there.
Yeah.
Also at this time, Matt is visibly not feeling well. He is nauseous and sweating. We both had stomach issues earlier in the day, most likely due to the food we had had. There has been one other report of someone feeling sick being in this location, but with having stomach issues earlier, we can't say it is because of the supernatural.
Weird. Feeling weird.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Like sick or?
Like, want to vomit. Weird. Sitting down and a little air. Like in that room, that's what happened. It just like hit me.
I felt kind of nauseous walking back there.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna puke. What is this? Am I gonna go outside and get some air by your car?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just for a little bit. You all right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit down and listen for a moment. If there's anybody in here with us or with me, can you give me your name? Can you tell me where you're from? Can you tell me where you're at? Why are you here? At this time, I'm recording on my voice recorder what sounds like an EVP again, but after carefully reviewing it further, it was both the echoes of Shane and the Boo Bear talking at the same time in the rooms below me. Can you tell me where you're at? Why are you here? Can you tell me where you're at? Why are you here? Not receiving any sort of communication, I head outside to check on Matt.
Feeling better?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I had the dry heaves.
Huh, wow.
I think we got poisoned, dude, at that restaurant.
You're looking kind of sweaty.
Yeah, I was all this, I couldn't breathe. I vomited over there a couple of times, and I'm better now.
Oh,
Really?
jeez.
Weird. Okay.
Matt starts to feel better, so we head inside to do a spirit box session. We acknowledge that spirit boxes are experimental devices not intended to be used as evidence alone of the paranormal. We look for intelligent responses in regards to our questions and surroundings. Let's go on the other end while they're doing whatever they're doing.
FM.
Miss Grace, you want to talk to us?
Hello? Can you say hello through that? Let's see, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Where's my whip?
Where's my whip?
That was kind of a weird sequence.
Weird. Where's my whip?
Who's talking? Is someone trying to speak to us? What is your story? Can you say school? Can you say school for us?
What's our name?
If you guys are able to use this device, can you say hello?
Howdy.
Sound like it. Are you guys able to use this device to speak? Yes or no? That was kind of weird. Where are you at in the school? I said hospital. Where at? First or second floor?
What? Did I say, where are you at?
What is that? You know where we're at?
We're on the first floor. What about you? First or second? No.
Are you in the basement? You need me to touch it? Sure.
What?
Oh, I don't want.
Where are you? Huh? What did it say? Yeah, we're deaf. Can you speak up? First or second floor?
Whose trumpet is this? A saxophone. You tell me the name of this saxophone?
Say it's mine. Are you next to the trumpet?
I just had a trumpet come on here.
See?
Wow, that's cool. We do it again? I was feeling nauseated in there again. I wanted to puke. It was weird.
I heard you kvetching and coughing. And,
Yeah, I was like, oh, what the? I get out here, I'm okay.
wow. Yeah, that's like that woman at the other end, you know, the inspiration room down there. That was,
Yeah.
she was looking a little peaked and, you know, feeling ill.
Yeah.
Does this happen more than once or just that other time?
You know, just that one other time.
Okay.
Yeah. That I remember. Yeah, nobody else.
Yeah.
To you it happened?
No,
another
a
lady.
girl that was in here, the inspiration room. It hasn't, not for a long time, but a couple times I felt that, locking up at night, all gone.
Yeah.
You know, and it was, I was like at the front door, setting the door in the chain and, you know, just starting to feel icky
Yeah.
and, you know.
I'm all clammy too.
I know.
Cold.
You're
Yeah.
sweaty.
So it was like, okay, I'm leaving now, you know, and this isn't very nice of you, you know.
I was out there and then I started feeling better.
Yeah.
Come in here, I want to throw up.
Huh,
Throw up
wow.
over there. Weird.
Yeah, everybody's affected differently. But,
Yeah, it's the first time ever. I've been to a lot of places, not even, and it's really weird.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
You ain't lying about your stuff.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah.
It is actually down here. It's pretty cool.
So you guys don't get too much reports of anything happenings down here?
No,
No.
no, I've never felt anything.
Yeah.
It's just spooky.
Yeah, it is. Has that feel. What would they store down here back in the day?
This was the storage. There was a boiler behind you, and water purification, and they had some big pipes that came through here that took the boiler exhaust out. And just basic storage.
You feeling nauseous again?
Yep.
Yeah, it's weird.
Weird. What's that door, go outside?
That's an outside door, yeah. Eventually, we'll put a underground mining exhibit down here,
Oh, really?
which is the thought.
That'd be nice.
Want to go spray buckets down there, or?
Sorry?
Might be too.
Are you feeling nauseous?
Yeah.
All right, well, you just go outside if you want.
Grab some air.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I really hope it wasn't the food. That means I could be next.
We don't get to investigate the basement too long because Matt starts feeling nauseous again. We leave the Bullion Plaza Museum with more questions than when we arrived, hearing the noises of grunts, seeing a shadow that we have to investigate further,
4570s, 86 Winchesters, from the point
and Matt's possible sickness from the presence of spirits
Yeah, it was all
and other odd
I
noises.
couldn't breathe. I vomited over there a couple of times, and I'm better now.
We were able to learn the environment the first time here and conclude that the school echoes very easily. Splitting up and investigating will only allow sound contamination to come through audio recorders.
I think so. I think it's traveling down.
The paranormal claims at this location is very impressive, and it does deserve more paranormal investigations and attempt to catch more concrete evidence of the paranormal. During our short time here and what we gathered, we can't say we for sure encountered the paranormal. But until next time, the investigations continue. Thank you for watching Truth and Life Paranormal. We conduct real paranormal investigations attempting to catch concise and concrete evidence of paranormal activity in action. We also debunk and educate the public on misconceptions of the field. Please follow us on our website and social media through Facebook and Instagram, and be sure to subscribe on YouTube and hit that bell notification for new content.